It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets. Today we're back with more ANDOR. We're on Season 1, Episode 6, called The Eye.
The Eye.
So, we watched the last episode of ANDOR, Nate, and we put it up on YouTube, and most of the comments that went underneath it said, I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say, there's a lot of heist edging happening for me, and I just I want to get to the climax here.
Well, I think we're there.
Good.
We've been told as well that this season is structured in 3-episode arcs, which would make this another conclusion of an arc episode. And this one is very highly anticipated by the audience.
All right.
So I think there's reason to believe it will be spectacular.
Yes.
We know it's an exciting heist. The crew doesn't trust each other.
Yep.
There's a narrow window of opportunity. There's an undercover Imperial officer. There is a spectacular celestial event.
Yep.
Lots of reason to think this will be very exciting.
Yes. I can't wait.
Well, then we shouldn't wait. Should we just dive into it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we're going to watch The Eye. We have a Patreon down there. There's full-length versions of all our reactions. They're ahead of the YouTube versions. There's movie polls if you want to vote in those. And check that out if you want to. Otherwise, let's watch some Star Wars. Oh, we were informed in the comments that the crystal, the Kyber crystal or whatever that he has, those are the things that are used to power lightsabers.
Yes.
You knew that?
Yes, I did know that.
Oh, okay. Way to say something.
Sorry, I knew there were little crystals in them.
You knew that's what Cassian had?
Not specifically. I
Okay.
gleaned it eventually. It's the only crystal I know about in the Star Wars universe that has any sort of, significance,
I see.
really. Laser swords.
We offered them a transport because we know they'll refuse, but then along the way we've placed a series of comfort units. What began as 500 pilgrims at the bottom has already dwindled down to... Where are we now, Lieutenant?
We counted 60 last night.
So there's like a whole
Yeah.
cultural warfare going on as well.
Yep.
We spent the last decade promoting an Imperial viewing festival down in the Enterprise. They'll have that going forward.
It is their sacred valley, is it not?
Right. Come on.
You've been here the longest, haven't you, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir. 7 years.
Will the Darners let us build our new facility in peace?
I don't see them having a choice.
Right. Will they let you what?
It really is something to see. Quite the celestial spectacle.
I'm looking forward to it.
Nobody in this room is like, so we're the oppressors, right?
No, they see it as the natural order of things. Except for that guy, he thinks they're the oppressors, but
Yes.
he's undermining them.
Yep.
I've sent our best men to the Parentis for insurance.
Tonight must be perfect.
That's the plan, sir.
Perfect. I want that word ringing in your ears.
Okay, so this is the particular guy he's
Echo 1.
sticking it to.
Echo 1.
This is the guy who will have egg on his
Echo
face when
Yep.
everything happens.
Echo 1.
Valley 1 on the spot. Valley 1, Valley 1.
Echo engaged. Locking now.
Lock and confirm, Echo. Lock and confirm.
Boy, this just takes a tremendous amount of guts to be,
Yeah.
like, no turning back like this, you know?
Safe travels.
Yeah, if they get caught, they're disappeared forever. It's gonna be not good for them.
Form up! Do quietly!
Their helmets look so stupid. It always just
Yeah.
makes me think of Spaceballs.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
I do
assaulting
like-
now, Clem.
The Imperial aesthetic has a through line
The ones that have climbed.
that I appreciate, though.
Oh,
They kind
definitely.
of look like Stormtrooper helmets a little bit, and, so on.
Catch another one!
Oh, look at that.
Is the eye starting?
Not yet.
Come on.
I hope not. I hope that wasn't it. But they did say it was a meteor shower.
Yeah.
The other guy corrected it. Something a little bit more complex than that, but maybe that's the start of it.
Huigara, Puspempachon.
Ridoli Fitaklur. Snowfrang. Qualib Docker.
They're like, ooh.
Yeah, that was an insulting thing to say, I
Uh, 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 uh,
think.
uh, 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 uh
The kid looks too nervous. The look on his face. He is not blending in, you know?
Yeah. Gotta keep your cool, man. It's go time.
Let's go.
What is that?
I think that's
Are those
the celestial
volleys?
event.
Or
I
is
think
that-
it's the start of whatever the eye is, or maybe not.
Problem? She'll be there.
If anything goes wrong at this point, they can just sort of
to mess up. They were supposed to
leave, right?
gonna learn.
I'm not sure if they'd get stopped.
That's your excuse. You should know better.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
this
they
is
have the
so
risky
scary.
job right now. It's not good.
This does create the feeling in me that like watching A New Hope did, of being like this tiny little outmatched group of rebels against this huge
Yeah,
opposing force. Like they've got the essence of it down.
they sure do.
Where is she? We're late. Mackenzie. No, they're shutting down right now. Everything's grounded.
Yeah,
Oh my
having
god.
such a short window. Oh, and she's so lucky that he didn't just turn too.
Yeah, right. This is so risky.
Solid.
Call them.
You're sure?
You're stalling.
Echo 1.
She's terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Echo 1. Echo 1.
What are you waiting for?
Valley 1 at go.
Call it.
Are you on point?
Yes. We're here. A point.
She just feels the weight of the whole thing on her shoulders, you know?
Telegraf mi stjo.
He says, may the eye find the good in all of us.
Oh god.
Oh, he can understand what they're saying.
Yep.
Give him the gift of our absence and be on our way.
It's great. The leader of their little group is like, we're gonna get you, bro.
Yeah. Is that guy gonna do something? I feel like he's an X Factor in all this.
No, no, listen.
That guy?
Yeah, the leader here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he seems like he's pissed.
He's burning the fur.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe they have plans up their sleeve too.
Mm-hmm.
The days of passing skins and ritual nonsense will be soon behind us. No great loss there. It's not as if there's much Aldani's civilization.
He's so bad. Gross.
Stop it!
Are we? Oh,
What's all this?
Drop it there!
okay. Didn't realize it involved this kind of stuff.
Down.
What is the meaning of this?
Waste him. Do it.
I don't think that's the plan. Yeah, the kid's so nervous. He's a problem.
Let the boy go. Let the boy go!
Colonel, please.
Nobody has to die.
Whoa.
There you go.
Okay.
I guess
was
somebody
really
does
close,
have to die.
though.
Yeah.
Everything alright, sir?
So does her gun shoot bullets?
No,
So
they
laser
shoot
gun too.
lasers.
He'll never get out of here.
You saying because of the magazine design?
It's looks exactly like an AK. It's even got, you know, iron sights and stuff.
You'll be taking us to the payroll vault,
That's insane.
or we die together.
I can't open the vault.
Yeah, it's got a magazine.
Yeah, it's like curved like that. Maybe there are actual physical rounds in there.
We know about the vault and how it works. We need your hand to key the sensor. We can take just that if you'd prefer.
You'll never make it out.
You better pray we do.
Oh, they're so scared.
Seems like
We win, or everyone dies. Starts now.
Yeah, the wife and kid are so terrified. It's like you have to do
Please just
kind of evil things to be able to do this. You know, it's
Right.
like scaring them is not good. You know, that's a horrible terror they're going
Yeah.
through. I mean, the wife's an adult as well. She's probably culpable to some degree.
well, yeah. I mean, she's just his wife. I think. I don't know
Yeah.
how much actual power she has over this.
Against the wall. Move.
This is like the ugly nature of a resistance against a
Sorry.
force like this. There's always innocent bystanders. There's
Exactly.
always.
That's away from the console. Get up! Now!
How many janitors on the Death Star?
Right, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, there are always good people on the bad guys' team in a situation like this, you know? That guy they killed was important, right? Like, he was the colonel that the other guy was trying to suck up to.
Yep.
Him being dead will get noticed.
Oh, I have a feeling that they might succeed in this plan, but all get ID'd. I think that they're gonna all be on the run together.
This, don't touch, that's our Kenzie.
I thought this was a much more covert operation than what they're doing. I didn't realize it was like a Die Hard style hostage situation.
If you argue, if you play us in any way, they will die.
You kill us anyway.
Because that's what you do, right? No. If we get what we came for, everyone walks away. But if we go down, you're right there with us.
14 minutes.
Move.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And you can maybe create more turncoats if you actually live up to that, you know?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Killing children isn't a great way to ingratiate people to your cause.
Yeah.
The Alkenzi line is still open, but everything else is fried. Weird, right? Must be the eye.
Huh. He's like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Stop it! No! Out!
This is not an inspection, it is a robbery!
This is... Wow, there's so many people they have to control, you know?
Yeah,
Like, it just
I know.
seems like it's really not easy to do this.
I thought this was a quiet heist. I went in hot.
I am urging you to cooperate.
Enough! Move! Move!
Yeah, and his family being hostage down there makes him cooperate with them now.
They're in.
Boom.
I'm almost done, I'll be right behind you.
Now what?
Now
We
take
gotta-
the money.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Oh yeah, they're gonna make the hostages loaded.
Valley 1, loud and clear.
Oh
That's gonna
shit.
take a long time.
Somebody's listening.
Yeah, it seems like communication over the radio would be foreseeably a bad idea.
Will do. Valley 1 out.
But they had their thing they thought no one else would know about.
Yeah.
A vault breach indicator light has gone off and we need clarity.
Just powering the whole place down? Is that what she's supposed to do?
Yep. She seems like pretty focused. Like
Yeah.
that's she knows her role here.
It's true. If they can pull this off, though, this funds a nice little rebellion.
Yeah,
Build
sure
some
does.
X-wing fighters. I hope there's at least one X-wing on this show.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're just getting started.
Whoa!
Cool.
Yeah, that's worth a festival.
Yep.
Everyone can go home!
And they're missing it. Gotta
Yeah.
be committing your crimes. You can't see the nice skylights.
I want to see the eye.
We need to be locking up!
Oh no, he's realizing this is the guy who betrayed him.
Close it down! Let's go! Last call!
You'll hang for this.
7 years
Hang?
serving you.
I don't think he plans to stay here. Oh shit.
The Empire would have something more creative than just like a normal noose.
Are they getting in here because they can hear about the heist? Like they're anticipating this now?
What's going on here?
Somebody's here? A bunch of people are here?
You're off your post, Corporal!
Sorry, sir, but
This is a classified mission and you're not cleared to be here.
Is that gonna work?
sir,
I am giving you a direct order, Corporal!
what is going on here?
He's just gonna have a fucking heart attack? Okay, yep.
Oh, yep, lasers out.
Oh man. Now we get to see what her gun does. Hopefully. Lasers. Yeah, what about all your hostages? They're now gonna try to turn on you, you know?
Yep. Were they armed? Yeah. No, they weren't. They patted them down.
Yeah, they
Those
weren't.
ones that armed them.
But they're gonna do this, you know, it's, yeah, they're all X Factors now.
Don't shoot the money! Those helmets are frightening to me.
Yeah.
I like the design of those.
Is that one of our guys?
Yep. Nice.
Hey, alright! I was worried this kid was gonna die. Still am.
Nope. Gotta keep the bright-eyed know-it-all in it, so he can get properly grizzled.
Yeah, it's true.
The whole story.
You just leave him laying there?
Yeah, I mean, you
He's
knew
dead?
the risk.
Yeah.
You can't wait anymore. This entire base is gonna come down on him. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, can they... They're just in like a cargo freighter, right? They can't fight ties.
Yeah, nope.
And they just didn't have anybody who knew how to fly this until Cassian showed up. Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh, no!
Nobody...
They don't have time to secure shit properly. Why is this the only moment they can do this? Oh my god.
Because the TIE fighters can't see them.
Oh,
What's going
okay.
on.
Sure.
Oh man, that's probably...
that was really heavy.
What do you suppose those things are made of?
The
Gold?
pallets?
Yeah.
Or the credits? Or every... Yeah, it's metal and like... Yeah, it's very heavy material.
Heavy enough to injure you.
Hold him still.
Think he's gonna be paralyzed or something?
Med spike. Keep him still.
Star Wars medicine, come on. Come on, bring him back.
I don't have the speed to make it. And now you want me to climb? Climb!
There you go.
Just up
The kid knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, but he's not a pilot.
It's
He's
true.
done the math, but it's another thing to be the one doing it. Someone in the comments talked to us about why the TIE lasers are green instead of red. What's the difference in the types of laser blasts?
Yeah.
I'm sure Star Wars lore has that stuff fully explained.
Oh, yeah. I mean, besides the fact that it conveniently makes it easier for us as the audience to see what the hell is going on.
Yes. That's why the movies did it that way, but Star Wars lore works backwards from there and explains why.
Yep.
Okay, so she made it out. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Now she's just got to pretend to be an Imperial forever. They made it.
Not unscathed, though.
Nope.
That went pretty rough.
Where are we heading?
She wants to bail on him.
He's dying.
This kid is the reason that we are here. He is alive.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Space him?
How do we get to the doctor?
Oh, she just wants to get where they're going. She wants to dump this extremely hot
cargo. Yeah, that makes sense. Well,
cool. Cool.
That's a very creative design.
You want to guess how much is in there? 80 million, give or take.
Whoa.
That's a lot of credits, I think.
You tell me. You want to win?
I mean, he talked about the crystal being worth 30,000 like it was really expensive.
Don't tell me you haven't thought about it. See, I can't fly the trawler, but I do have a safe place we can hole up.
I think he's testing him.
You think so?
The two of us, we could be the winners here.
It's not a rebellion for you.
Oh, I'm a rebel. It's just, me against everybody else.
Oh, come on, man.
No, I'm not sure that he really is being evil.
Me? Your brother? With the orchard?
I don't have a brother.
Ah, he's a liar. Well,
Just leave them here.
Don't play the high mind with me.
this is a bad bluff,
I'm not
though.
here to save anybody but yourself.
Except if you're like, just kidding, I was just testing you. You'd just be like, hell you were.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
Put that thing down, catch our breath, split up the winnings.
Whoa!
Whoa.
You gotta explain that, though. That...
Yeah, whoa. It was a lot. It was... Overcorrection,
sure.
maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a death sentence transgression.
Thank you.
Maybe it felt like it after everything they just went through.
I guess.
You know? Tensions were high. Okay, but your gun's still out, bro.
Yeah, why are you coming in here with...
I did everything I could.
It's not you, Doc.
He's
not what you think.
Wait, is he dead too?
Skeen! Skeen!
He's dead. He wanted to take the money and leave you here.
He wouldn't do that.
I'm taking my cut. The number I was promised. I'm leaving you the freighter.
I don't understand why he has his gun out.
I did my job.
Just because he knows they're gonna find out the guy's dead.
Nemec's manifesto. He said to give this to you.
I don't want it.
He insisted.
So why did he turn down the 40 million credits and kill that guy if he just wants to take his cut and leave?
Yeah.
He seems like he'd kill him for the cause, but... Yeah.
He needs to take a breath, man. He's just doing stuff, it feels like.
Well, no, I don't... I mean... Is he?
There's an inscription on that one. In the language no one remembers.
Well, Luthen, a bunch of people are dead. How do you feel?
Got anything from Aldani? Big rebel attack last night, that's all we need.
Well, I'll have to look. Maybe we have something in the back.
Definitely freaked out that guy asked him. He's like,
Yeah,
what do you know?
What do you mean?
Was it not supposed to be all over the news?
The plan was too loud for it not to be.
Yeah. Oh, he's happy. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of them were dead. Maybe you shouldn't laugh.
Well, he doesn't know the true nature of, but he can't possibly think that that just all worked out. No problem.
Yeah.
That was a way different plan than I was envisioning.
Yeah, I definitely thought that it was more of a nobody's gonna know something is wrong until we're flying out of the hangar, you know? It was not as easy as all that, I guess.
No.
Hostage taking and threatening children and all that stuff.
It just, I don't feel like it ever works to, like, be, like, holding people in one location and taking a whole bunch of hostages. Like the main guy, it's almost like the correct, I hate to say this, but the correct option would be to kill them all and just take the one guy's body and use his hand. Like, you know, you just gotta keep...
They don't want to be the bad guys, though, you know?
Yeah, I know,
That's
but
the whole
you just
thing.
Can't...
The honorable mission always is more difficult, you know, to do the...
Yeah.
It's like the video game positive, negative, you know, Paragon or Renegade choices to
Yeah,
make it a
right.
Mass
It would
Effect
have
thing.
made it maybe easier and quieter, but also he would have had to kill his whole family, probably.
Exactly, and you would have, you know, we've talked about this in other shows and stuff like that too, and it's not just about whether or not they deserve to die or live or be spared. It's about whether or not you deserve to massacre them, you know, like that also affects you as the perpetrator of those things. And so, yeah, they didn't want to do that, but almost all of them were dead.
Yeah.
We have the one woman who stayed behind. I don't know what her name is. Probably should. They said it. I know they did.
Yeah.
And then Val and Cassian are the only other survivors.
Cassian, what is he doing, man? He flipped out.
Yeah.
Like, the guy was making a proposal that was not good.
Yeah.
But there was lots of different ways to handle that situation.
Yeah,
than
but
just
I mean,
shoot him point blank like that.
I don't know. I'm trying to think it through. Like, if you want to say, no, I don't want to do that, I want to take my cut and leave, like, then you just can't trust this guy to not just betray them as soon as, you know.
Yeah. But why would he even bring him in on the plan in the first place then? Like,
because he can't fly the thing himself, he said.
That's right.
Yeah, he needed him to help steal it. Wait, so then I guess you could count on him to not... Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to get through it. Maybe, I mean, I assume going forward he'll probably talk a little bit more about his thought process and why he killed him, but that was surprising, and it's hard to totally square why that was the best choice there if he just wants to leave.
Yeah, and it's like, if you didn't get to the second location, because they went to the doctor instead of going to the second location that they were supposed to drop this. Presumably they're dropping it off somewhere for it to be used for something, right?
Well, I mean, Luthen probably has, you know, there's a plan about where they're going to take it and what it's going to, you know.
And
they
I
want the
assume that they
Empire
were...
to lose it, but they also are going to put it to use. It's 80 million credits.
That's the point of it. So him leaving at the very last minute and just being like, I just want my cut, I did my part. It's like, no, dude, you're flying it.
Yeah,
we can't fly it where it's supposed to go. What else are we supposed to do?
This doctor can't really do anything with it.
Right, exactly.
But I also wonder if maybe Skeen, was that his name? The guy that got killed?
Yeah, yep.
So I wonder if he only wanted to bring the kid to the doctor just so they wouldn't be going straight to their rendezvous. He just liked it as another place to go.
You think so?
Where you could ask Cassie and we can run away, you know?
And the kid's dead?
Yeah, they covered him and the doctor was like, I did all I could when he put his hands up, you know?
That's kind of hard for me to believe. I felt like we spent all this time on these characters. This show keeps doing this.
Yeah, we thought it was our crew.
A bunch of characters, and then they abandon all of them, and Cassian's the only one that we stay with.
Well, maybe that's supposed to put us firmly in his perspective of all these people keep falling away or being crushed under the Empire in one way or the other,
Yeah.
and he's the only, the only constant I have is myself, and that's sort of maybe the mindset he's in. But I don't, I feel like Val might not be totally out of the picture, and she was giving him the kid's, manifesto notebook that's going to make Cassian into a full, believer in the cause, rebel.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to read some theory, That's
right, yeah.
Politics discussions on the internet always say read theory, and I refuse on principle. But Cassian's going to.
Yeah, it's just, the show's got a strange cadence to it, and I keep thinking, like you were saying, I keep thinking that okay, these characters are the ones that we're gonna be sort of going through this journey with him. He's got to have people to bounce off of, but if he keeps abandoning them at each stage, then there's we're just kind of following this one guy the whole time.
Well, that's the name of the show.
I know. I know. It's an interesting writing choice, in my opinion.
Well, it's not that he's abandoning them. The first place he fled because he had no choice, and then in this case, it all fell apart around him. He didn't abandon anything.
Yeah.
I guess he's just trying to leave now, but everyone's dead anyway. There's not much left to stick with.
He did abandon. He's the only one who can drive the thing. He shoots Skeen and then goes in there with his gun drawn, and the kid's dead on the table, and he's like, I want my cut and I'm out. That's abandoning.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that there's no operation left to stick with. Is that it's just the one lady, and everyone else is dead.
80 million credits just sitting there in the middle of God knows.
Yeah, and how noble is that doctor? He took the task from them, but once he says, you have how much money? Let me make a phone call.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Oh, the Empire's gonna love that. Yeah, I'm just wondering, where is the... And I understand this is partially about possibly Cassian's journey about becoming selfless beyond himself, and from kind of a selfish person. He was introduced as this character that everyone who he knew considered him trouble. And then the best friend that he had on his home planet was covering for him all the time and knew exactly okay, so you need an alibi, so you were at my place, this, we've been through this 100 times.
Yeah.
It's just trouble everywhere he goes. So at some point the redemption arc needs to begin where he needs to be doing something for some other reason beyond just himself.
Yeah, well, I don't know that it's necessarily that he's selfish per se. I think that he just really, for most of his life, he really couldn't afford to think of beyond himself very much.
Yeah.
It's been a survival and subsistence life for him. And I think the very first thing, don't forget, the reason he had that whole run-in with the Primor guys is because he was trying to find his sister. I don't think that he's only motivated by himself, because he's still looking for her and cares about her in some capacity. And she hasn't come up again since the beginning, but she was his original motivation, and then we saw her in those flashbacks too, when they got, he got taken away during the salvage mission and kind of separated from her. But I think that that's what we will come back around to, and she will be a cat. So I would just push back on the idea that he's a selfish character currently. I just think that he's a survivor.
He's a survivor.
And he's been in desperation mode for most of his life.
Right. And I don't necessarily begrudge him for it. It doesn't necessarily bother me. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think now the thing I'm waiting for is the thing of I thought they were going to deliver the stuff, and it was going to be you did it, kid. so here's the real thing that we're doing here.
Yeah,
it's like,
but
and then
it's
he
not
could
so simple.
have his moment of choosing whether he really wanted to be a part of it or not. But it seems like it was already put forth, and then he was part of it, and now he's leaving again.
Yeah, but I feel like that version of it wouldn't be quite as realistic of what it takes for a person to change and to, you know, grow a new set of values. You know, that's sort of how a story contained within one movie might do it, but they're having more time to flesh it out with a series and kind of give us the more organic ups and downs of how someone genuinely changes their worldview like that.
So you're saying that, like, real life isn't just like a very standard hero's journey story.
Yes.
And that things are more complicated than that. And that what I'm asking for is about the shallowest way that you can tell this story, and they're doing maybe...
I don't know if it's what you're asking for, it's what you're saying you sort of expected.
Yeah.
It's what we've been conditioned to expect from media.
Right, and especially, like, in my opinion at least, like, the best Star Wars stories have that kind of cadence to them.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that this isn't doing that is maybe making me kind of like keep like being like, oh, and here's the maybe not. Like,
it's like a chord that doesn't resolve, you know.
Right,
it's like ending on the
which is at the end of the day,
previous one.
It's my favorite kind of music too. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, I like to be surprised by. So, you know, I'm not trash talking the show. I like sort of how it's not giving me exactly what I'm expecting right away.
Would you say it's subverting your expectations?
Yes.
You know, that's like a meme phrase about the Star Wars sequels, right? Subverting expectations. That's like a thing people say to take the piss.
Oh, I did not know that.
So, yeah, that's...
Okay, well, yeah.
Is that about it for this week?
Yeah, so I'm wondering, on this vein, last note, like, we're pretty, like, this is a short season, right? We're not talking 15 episodes or anything.
It's 12 episodes. We're halfway through.
Halfway through. Oh, okay. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was, like, 9 or 10.
No.
So that makes a little bit more sense.
We're at the halfway mark here.
We have to get to the part eventually where he's, like, has the call to action. That's the real one, not, like, the preemptive one.
No, yeah. I mean, I think we've hit the gas here. And, you know, like, now he took part in this big heist. His involvement in this is not something he's just going to be able to write off, I don't think. I think there are now, I mean, and we didn't see Cyril this episode, but we know Cyril has got it out for him. So if he can get wind, like maybe some image from this heist will get publicized and he'll see it and he'll be like, that's the guy! That's the guy!
Yeah, they weren't even covering their faces or anything.
It's true.
So many people saw them. Their faces are going to be plastered all over the galaxy.
Yeah, he's got some trouble to look forward to. So we'll have that for next time.
Yep. Well...
Thanks for watching, everybody. This is a fun show. I'm enjoying. That was definitely worth the hype that everyone was giving it. Of like, that episode's crazy. It certainly was. So until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets. See you later.